Hey guys, welcome back. We are going to look at your GBP Swiss franc. We're going to do a full analysis as we do most sessions. And let's have a quick look. Minimize our monthly chart and see what the big picture is. This is what the big picture it shows. Obviously a downtrend. Is there anything? Yep, there's a little bit of a resistance line here. So it only has two points, but that's more than fine. Well, has a little bit of resistance here, and then has a little bit broke through, came back, tested, and is shooting down. Okay, let's see our inner trend line. That is really aggressive. This is our low. There we go. It's looking like it's in a bit of a sideways move at the moment. Let us make sense of this. All right, let's do some fibs. All right, let's just make sure this is the right one. And so it's down here. Okay. There we go, A to B. Oops, C daisy. A to B, C to D. A to B, C to D. So it's hit a D, and it's retracing. Let's do our next fibs, obviously, to see what it's retraced to. 618. And it's in a bit of a sideways move at the moment. Let's just mark these up. There we go. A to B, C to D, A to B, C to D, A to B, C to D, A to B, C to D. All right. I think eventually you just need a direction the market's moving. All the additional fibs just tend to confuse you. You just need your last one. Alrighty, so we're seeing that it's in a down move. It had this area of resistance right here, and it broke it. Yeah, bounced off of it, came up, and then dropped through it, came back and did the kiss goodbye, or the goodbye kiss. Everyone has a different name for it, and it shot down. Okay, so we know that the market's in a downtrend. It's at its ultimate low, but we don't know what that means just yet. So let's compress the charts for our down move on the weekly. Okay. All right. A to B, A to, is that 06? It's a pip in, so it's fine. All right, A to B, A to B, A to B. Oops, messed it by up. Yeah, let's blow this up so we can put some lines in. A to B, C to D, A to B, C to D, A to B, should be here, and C to D. Okay, we can start deleting those ones. Okay. Let's keep on keeping on. There we go. A to B, C to D. All right, and A to B and C to D. Okay. Oops. We want this one. And it keeps messing up. There we go. There we go. All right. Let's compress this again. A to B, C to. All right, so 786. Let's grab these two down here. Yeah, it's a 786, isn't it? Well, it looks just shy of a 786. Let's double check. So the high is 81.13. This one's 81.95. So yeah, so no, that's not a 786. All right. So that would be down here. So this is our AB. A to B, C to D. Oops, missed it. Get happy dragging and dropping, guys. And A to B, C to D. Okay, so we're looking at 618. Let's make it smaller so we can see bigger picture. Okay, bigger picture says we are in a down AB. The market hit a D and shot back up to or near enough a 618 retracement. It's a bit of a pennant at the moment. And the upper band of this pennant, so that there's a potential of it going down. You can even call it a little bit of a wedge from here to there, where you see it bouncing several times within this area. Oopsie daisy and oopsie daisy. Whoa, okay, great. So it's bounced and it's heading sort of uppish. Now it has a nice bearish candle. So we're guesstimating it's going to come all the way down to roughly around here, because we're expecting it to do this. It's doing this, it's doing this, it's come up, it's come down, it's come up, it's come down, it's come up. We're expecting it to come down. Yeah. So we're looking for down moves, but only because of that specific pattern right there. Does that make sense? We have a bearish candlestick formation. We're currently having a test of that bearish candlestick formation, which says we're expecting this market to, in the short term, head down, long term head down, but more so that we're but it's in that wedge, so it hasn't actually broken out of that sort of wedge pattern, which says to me, be careful. But it's in the overall down move anyways on the monthly, so I'll hedge my bets on this one. You know, it makes logical sense. You know, I don't doubt what the market is actually saying. So what the charts are saying to me is, okay, so we're in a down move, we're shooting down. We came and we tested a pivot area, and we're going down. Okay, so we're saying yes, we're going down. What does that mean? And so we're doing this. Just came back, tested, came back, tested. So the big picture, it says this. Let me draw it. That probably helps if I drew it. Big picture, we're saying this. The market is going down. It's pulled back from a D, but it's in a wedge here. And right about here is giving a bearish candlestick formation. Wedge patterns tend to be reversal patterns more often than not. But you know, again, it's not that it's gonna. We're not expecting it to break out straight away. So we're seeing a bearish candlestick formation. We know we can trade to at least here. We don't know if it's going to break out, but at least we know it's going to trade at least till there. Is that clear, guys? Hopefully it's not as clear as mud. Okay. Alrighty, let's move on to the 120. Okay, so we know we're looking for a bearish move. Okay, we know it's at the upper band of this wedge. This whole candle, this whole set of candles is more than likely the test of that bearish candlestick formation. So we are looking at, you know, the options, looking at our options at the moment. All right, so we're saying here, there isn't much. We know we're in a downtrend. And we're saying here we see a dark cloud cover, and we're now getting a test of that dark cloud cover. You see the market was moving up. So what we're breaking down into the daily chart is we're seeing it all this lovely upward move. Yeah, we're seeing all this lovely upward move, and we're saying okay, the market's in A. We're starting off the month where the market is pulling up, but we know it's just a test. So how far will it go up? We're unsure at the moment, but we probably are expecting it to break this counter trend line, and then we'll start trading this pair. Does that make any sense? We're waiting for a test of that, of a break of that candlestick, of that upward move. All right, so on the 2 hour, and let's just draw these quite quickly. It looks like we might run out of time for this one, but it's fine. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. There we go, A to B, C to D, A to B, C to D, A to B. Alright, let's just draw these. Also move up. A to B, C to D, A to B, C to D. There we go. Okay, we're pulling it down. And we're looking for 618. There we go, let's hit that 618. Okay. And let's continue with our fibers. There we go, A to B, C to D, A to B. Looking for it up here, and C to D. Alright, so we're in an AB boundary, up AB boundary, and we're expecting this market to pull back. hasn't pulled back to 382. We're expecting it to go all the way past.